And if we
Genau, der Cliffhanger,
don't.
The
wo
device we
Negan
installed will
abzählt.
deactivate your ship.
Naja, es
We'll go
macht
to
halt
prison.
alles, also seine Motivation ist
We
schon
won't let you down.
recht logisch, ne? Er macht alles, um seine Macht zu festigen.
What the hell, Peter? You said you could get us out of this.
I did. 7,000 units is a small price.
7,000 units?
That is a tremendous sum.
Where are we gonna get that kind of money in 3 cycles?
By robbing a freaking bank, apparently.
Okay, so we got fined. We have a Nova tracking thing on our ship that's gonna shut down our engines if we don't pay that fine in 3 cycles. At least we're not on a prisoner transport.
Das Pfeifen hast du noch vergessen, oder?
Come on, guys.
Der Vater,
You're
der
Drax the
aus
Destroyer,
Supernatural.
man. You killed Thanos.
Allegedly.
Are you gonna let a little fine slow you down?
Ja.
And Gamora, you're
Ja, da
practically
ist
an
jetzt,
MI6
der
agent,
hat
but
gerade
way
Staffel
hotter
6 beendet.
and cooler. There's nothing you can't do.
Here it comes.
Rocky, you're an actual genius and the scrappiest dude I know. How many prisons did you break out of?
7.
You are Groot. Guys, we're supposed to be a team. All we need to do is figure out how broke we are and come up with a plan.
Ja, Staffel 11 ist jetzt gerade die letzte. Ich glaube, jetzt
Check between
bald
the sofa
läuft
cushions.
die
Check under
zweite
the
Hälfte dann
crafting
an.
bench. If you find any spare units lying around, grab them. I'll do the same in my quarters.
All right.
This is why you don't sleep with cops, Quill. They put bombs on my ship.
My ship.
Ja, Angst ist, ja,
I am watching you, rodent.
hat er recht. Moment, ich schau mal kurz, weil irgendwie Discord immer wieder Geräusch gemacht hat. Mach ich das mal aus.
What's that supposed to mean?
It is common knowledge that rodents hoard nuts, stolen technology, units.
Okay, first off, I ain't a hoarder nor a rodent.
I know you have a stash hidden aboard this ship. Fetch it, now.
There ain't nothing to fetch. Groot blew our stash on Contraxia, and the rest I gave to Quill and Gamora for the dashed quarantine zone access code.
Peter Quill, tell the rodent that his selfishness endangers us all.
Rocket, we could really use any extra units you have.
How do I gotta spell it out for you? I don't got no units!
Fair enough.
You believe his lies?
Disney Plus.
I ain't lying. Now why
Das ist
don't you
Staffel
leave
11.
me
Also,
alone and bother someone else
bei
instead?
Disney Plus sind alle
intend to.
Staffeln. Ich wusste gar nicht, dass es jetzt bei Disney Plus und
What do you
Netflix
want,
ist.
Quill? If you're looking for units, check your own room.
Open this, Peter Quill! Order the tree to open this door! I am certain that the rodent has hidden a stash of units within the latrine. He must have asked his well-meaning accomplice to retrieve the sum and hide it from us.
All right. I'll check on him and tell you if he's doing anything weird.
Acceptable.
Groot, you okay in there? Think you could open the door for a minute?
Ja, ist aber nicht mehr als Netflix. Ne?
Great.
Ist auch
Now I
voll.
need a new
Ja, Disney hat
toothbrush.
auch Fox aufgekauft. Also, ich meine, auf Disney Plus laufen viele Sachen, die nicht, also die ganzen Hulu-Sachen, auch in Deutschland auch, die nicht immer für Kinder geeignet sind. Also zum Beispiel hier die Dopesick über die Schmerzmittel in den USA, die abhängig machen.
Any
Is that
units
the
I
time?
uncover will go directly to you, but I am unsure the others will do the same.
So, you're taking the whole find the units thing pretty seriously.
It is a serious matter.
Yeah, I totally get it. We're all afraid of going back to prison.
I am not afraid of going back to prison.
Oh, good. Because I'm not
So.
either, mostly.
In the kiln, I was surrounded by criminals, murderers, and thieves. They taught me a harsh lesson. Assassins and bounty hunters cannot be trusted.
Wenn
Okay.
du so siehst, ja.
Wow.
Wenn du so
You think
unterbrechen
maybe
willst.
you're calling the kettle black?
I have not mentioned kitchenware.
Obwohl die Pixar-Filme
It's
teilweise.
an Earth thing.
Toy Story.
What I mean is, you're a convicted mass murderer. I used to be a pirate. We're not exactly upstanding citizens.
You and I honor our word. I cannot say the same for the others.
You could be wrong, Drax. You won't know until you give them a chance.
We will see.
Dann komme ich hier wieder raus. Hallo? Ich möchte hier wieder raus. Hallo Drecks.
Hey, Gamora.
You're supposed to knock.
What are you doing? You're supposed to be looking for money.
I did.
And?
Mann.
I don't have any.
Also, what's with the dolls?
Do you value your life?
Is that a trick question? Okay, yes, mostly I value my life.
Good. Then pretend like you saw nothing and get out.
See you in the lounge?
Out.
Got it.
Okay. Haben wir denn noch Geld hier irgendwo?
Hey, Bluebird, you copy? I know you think I sold you out, and... Gamora, I was just...
Who are you talking to? What's a bluebird?
It, was Yondu's call sign. He was Bluebird and I was the kid.
Mhm. Ich google.
Let me get this straight. Yondu Udonta, leader of the Ravager space virus, scourge of
Hab
the
ich damals
Sirius
im Kino
system and
gesehen,
all-around
selber.
scoundrel, used
Also dem nicht
Bluebird
nochmal.
as his call sign?
Even had it embroidered on the back of his jacket.
Amazing.
It was amazing. Pretty much from the day we met.
How did you two meet? Terrans and Centaurians aren't exactly neighbors.
We met on Chitauri Prime, about 3 years into my sentence.
Wait, Yondu was a prisoner of war? I thought the Ravagers were neutral.
They were. And they also weren't. The Ravagers had a simple code. Steal from everyone. Yondu said it made them neutral.
But they weren't. I specifically remember several Chitauri transports being hit when I was still... you know.
They hit just as many resistance ships, until a Chitauri cruiser uncloaked in front of them during a raid and...
Yondu ended up on Chitauri Prime, with you.
After we broke out, he could have left me on some space station or dropped me off at the nearest Nova Corps base. But he didn't. Instead, he invited me to join the Ravagers.
You were with them a long time. Must have enjoyed it.
I did. Being a Ravager was the first time I felt like I really belonged, if that makes any sense.
I felt the same way when I joined Richard Ryder and the Resistance. Like I was finally in control of who I wanted to be.
Yes, exactly. Those first few years, it was like I had joined this really big, really dysfunctional family, which, now that I'm hearing it, would make Yondu my...
Space Dad?
Could have been worse.
Raven, schaust du denn jetzt sofort Staffel 7 oder musst du erstmal runterkommen von Walking Dead?
Yondu and I were cellmates. First thing he said when they put him in my cell was, "Boy, don't be going and getting attached, because I'm just here for the food." And the food was pretty terrible, so...
Yeah, that sounds like Yondu.
I had cellmates before, and none of them lasted long. The Chitauri have these gladiatorial games, and...
You got used to people dying.
Not sure about that, but I didn't expect anyone to last long. I also didn't have my translation implant back then, so I might as well have been alone. But Yondu, he actually spoke English. Said he'd offered to translate in exchange for extra rations.
So even in that snake-infested hellhole,
Yeah.
ever the schemer.
It's something we had in common. I'd been scheming for a way to escape since the
Der
day they
Schauspieler
took
macht's
me.
ja schon gut.
I just needed
muss man schon
someone like
sagen.
Yondu to make it seem possible.
How did you escape?
Let's just say it was equal parts simple, complicated, and kind of embarrassing. But it ended with the two of us delivering a transport full of stolen supplies straight into the hands of the Resistance.
For a bucket load of units too, I bet.
Anyway, once we did, there was no going back. I was a Ravager. Well, if you don't mind, I think I'd like to be alone for a bit.
Oh, yeah, sure. I'll see you around.
Well, well, well. Let's see if we can find some stray units in here. Really?
37 units?
We appear to be 6,963 units short. If we intend to keep our ship, Peter Quill,
I know. We clearly need a plan.
and reconsider my initial proposal.
Oh, no, not Fin Fang Foom again.
Yes, we should go after Fin Fang Foom.
Drax, there are easier ways to get paid. Like, what about selling Gamora's crap?
What?
Oh, come on. You've been hoarding them stupid knickknacks ever since you first joined us. I mean, don't tell me they ain't worth nothing.
Quarantine zone was always
Holding
there.
out on
My
us, Quill.
figurines are not knickknacks.
Huh, team's in trouble. Then you can't be bothered to make no
Set course for
sacrifice.
the mockery
I will
star system,
sacrifice your head.
and take us to the majestic mountains of
mature.
Kakarandara,
Real mature.
where we will seek to best the
I mean,
infamous Fin
at
Fang
least I
Foom.
got an idea.
Hätte ich nicht besser sagen können.
He says we should combine both ideas.
Sell Gamora's trinkets to Fin Fang Foom. Brilliant!
Yeah, you know, the only problem with your plan is that Lady Hellbender only buys monsters, and you are not a monster. He's not. He's the sweetest, most... I am Groot. No, you don't. This ain't something you can pretend. Oh, yeah? You want monster? I'll show you monster!
Whoa, guys!
Groot, are you really offering to...
No, he is not offering
Ja,
that.
wir auch nicht
Okay.
verkaufen.
It could work.
Sell Groot? I guess we could bust him out after.
Absurd. Lady Hellbender seeks the monster within. The small, ugly one is clearly the correct choice. He is cruel, sadistic, and his soul is filthy and filled with rage. Monster Queen would pay a great sum for such a creature.
Really? How great?
How are you okay with this?
Because I know what I am. And I know what he ain't.
I vote we sell Groot. I honestly think
Oh
Lady
nein,
Hellbender
ich
will
will
go for it.
keine
Yeah,
von
well,
beiden verkaufen.
I vote for not Groot.
I also vote for the creepy little beast.
2 votes each. Peter?
Wen soll er verkaufen? Holen die ja wieder, aber wen von beiden? Ich würde glaube ich eher Rocket. Den holen wir dann wieder raus. Dachte ich auch, ja. Gut.
Well, Rocket's definitely scarier on the inside. He's unstable and vicious and totally oblivious to the needs of others.
Okay, we get it, Quill.
The point is I think you'd make a fine monster. And we'll definitely need that tactical brain of yours to bust you out once you're in there. But just to be 100% sure,
Den schon.
you're definitely okay with this.
Are you kidding? I can't wait to hold this over you.
All right, let's do this. Let's go sell a monster.
Ob das so gut funktionieren wird.
We're not seriously flying into that.
They say the weather patterns of Seknarf 9 are tied to the temperament of its ruler.
That's not how women work.
Or weather. Anyways, I'm sure it looks worse than it is.
There! That's Lady Hellbender's fortress.
Get us in close, Quill. I don't want to walk in this.
Yep, no problem.
Flying away.
Nah, he's not flying at all.
Guys, relax. Just one minor adjustment.
Rüssenroppe.
Piece of cake.
You can't be serious.
What? This way we can scope things out before we finish the transaction.
We're like 100 clicks from her base.
You know how much I like scoping. Nope. Okay.
Next time, I'm flying.
Monsters do not fly ships.
Monsters do whatever they want. Don't you get all gloomy right now. Don't help.
Because your constant complaining does?
You are complaining about the short one complaining.
We're all complaining. Happy?
Groot! Hey, buddy. I was just, checking to see if everything was okay. And it is. Okay.
I am
Too bad this translator's busted. I was hoping it might have Groot stored on it, or something. That way I could download it into my translator. I'd love to know what your thoughts are on stuff without, you know, Rocket always filtering it.
I am Groot.
Actually, hold that thought. Yo, Rocket!
What?
Can you come here for a sec?
What do you want, Quill? I'm busy.
Think you can see if this translator has Groot's language on it?
It doesn't.
You didn't even check.
Don't need to. Cheap scut like that don't have rare language packages, and even if it did, it's beyond salvageable.
Really? Wait, do you have Groot's language package installed in your translation implant?
Do I look like I'm made of units? Only folks who got that language package are rich people.
So you actually speak Groot then?
You mean Telinizan? And yeah, I speak it, more or less. Me and Groot been bounty hunting together for a decade before you came along, Quill. When you've been working together that long, you develop a common understanding.
I am Groot.
You say misunderstandings, I say open to interpretation.
I am Groot.
They didn't go sour. We didn't need those jobs anyway.
So you guys learned to understand each other over time.
And with the help of a spreadsheet of Groot's lexicon, which ain't no easy feat when your entire language sounds like I am in Groot.
So there's hope for us yet.
I am Groot.
Ja, gut.
You know, I didn't always have a translation implant. I mean, I was feeling Spanish before I left Earth, not that Spanish would have prepared me for all of this.
I'm Groot.
Man, those first few years, do you know how hard it was to get by without having any idea what people were saying? Half of the languages out here sound like white noise, weird birds, and messed up theremins. I don't even want to know what Rocket actually sounds like. TV did not prepare me for the realities of living in space, let me tell you.
I'm Groot.
Honestly, man, you're lucky you have Rocket. I mean, I know what it's like to be surrounded by people and have no one understand you, how lonely that can be. I'd have been lost. You must have been lost too, before Rocket and us.
I am Groot.
I probably don't say this enough, but you really are an important part of the team. I can't imagine the Gardeners of the Galaxy without Groot. And who knows? If this thing does have your language in it and Rocket can download it somehow or hack it or I don't know.
I am Groot.
It'd be nice to finally talk to you. For real. Glad we had this little chat.
I am Groot.
Awesome. Cool.
Ich schau mal kurz an. Okay. So. Ah, das Lama ist auch noch hier.
Why don't we ever get missions on nice, warm, dry planets?
I am Groot.
Nicht besser sagen kann.
No, we should not go. We got it. It's different.
Hope that jacket of yours is waterproof.
They say that Seknarf 9 is inhospitable to soft-bodied beings. We shall see how you fare, Peter Quill.
Of course, it had to be raining.
Das wird schon.
I I thought you'd be thrilled to finally set foot.
I'm endeavoring to contain my enthusiasm. Our mission is of prime importance.
I ever mentioned how much I hate
No, you are
rain?
correct. I am very
Hellbender's
eager.
castle isn't even that far.
That is not a castle. It is an impregnable fortress.
So how do we impregnate it?
Ask Peter!
Let's just get closer. We'll figure it out on the way.
Nee, weiß ich nicht.
There is
Das
nothing
machen
to
nicht.
figure out. As beast merchants, we will
Machen
easily
das nur
gain access
Alpakas
to
oder
Lady
wie?
Hellbender.
Good. We've already got a beast.
Oder machen die es nur
All
bei
that's left is the
gegenüber
merchant
Menschen?
part.
Good thing I put on my official merchant costume.
There is no such thing. Right?
The fact you ain't sure don't bode so good.
Ouch! Hey,
Ja,
is my
wieder kann er.
jacket all right?
At least you got a jacket. Some of us are soaking here.
Less whining, more walking.
Hey,
Oh, come on.
Stormlord,
Das sind grad
we
für-
ain't seriously walking through
Late.
this. It'll take forever in this storm.
Stop complaining. The hardship will strengthen your spirit.
We won't walk, we'll hike. It'll be fun. Woohoo! Team hiking trip.
That's just a fancy word for walking.
We got this. Just don't fall and we'll be fine.
Agreed. We must face Lady Hellbender's rage head on.
Almost sounds like you want to get hit by lightning.
I would not expect a Chitauri trainer to understand the underlying value
The underlying value of getting killed.
of being direct, you child of subterfuge.
What is your problem?
Lady Hellbender scoffs upon duplicity and dishonor. Your reputation is why she tests us.
Can we refocus here? We're here to trick some lady, not kill each other.
She's not just some lady. Lady Hellbender.
That was way too close.
Well played, Lady Hellbender.
So we're still doing this?
Yes!
Guys, focus! Keep an eye out on those big blue ones and take cover when they hit. Or we'll get blown right off.
Good advice.
Nein.
Okay, this might
Immer
be
im
more dangerous
falschen
than I
Moment laufen.
thought.
I thought you lived for danger.
Yeah, keyword live.
If any of you die, I'm going back to the ship.
Leave us!
Yo, Quill! Fortress is this way! Of course he knows we're on the block. 3 cycles!
It's called scouting, okay?
No, I'm going the wrong way.
Are you disoriented, Peter Quill?
More than usual.
I'll have you know my sense of direction is impeccable.
Says the
Right.
guy who landed on the wrong side of the planet! I can't see. Here I am, all wet in the rain, and Sunny Pants ain't even trying to go the right way.
If he is so determined to explore, perhaps we should support him. I support you, Peter Quill.
The only
Danke.
thing I support is getting out of this fucking rain!
Nicht so gut.
Everyone okay? We should have gone to Maku 4.
Hey,
Okay, fang
check
muss
out the
auftauchen.
old resistance ship. Thing's been shot to hell.
No doubt by this one and her Chitauri friends.
We weren't friends.
Guys,
Not sure.
Sieht nicht freundlich aus.
But it ain't moving now.
Would be wary, Radeon.
You know what? I survived freaking Half-World. Think I'm scared of some little... Ah!
It's not alone. Get ready.
Okay. Gamora.
drop him, Gamora!
Feel them and keep moving around.
Tusk, we're acing it! Fruitify him, Groot! This is local fauna!
Won't be the last thing that
okay,
tries to
okay.
kill us. The penalty
Run
is
him down the
slime.
side, Gamora! Rip him a new one!
I will end you!
Try to stab me, will ya?
How come monsters are never friendly?
Spikes are incoming!
Buy some time, Groot!
The gelatin is satisfying to strike.
Ja,
Try stabbing them.
Cut them open! Enough! Quill! Slime speeding up!
Sliced and diced. Straight to the core.
You struggle
Down
in
the
pain!
sides, Gamora!
ah, das ist gut.
Chop him up!
Get the point?
Brauche ich das wirklich? Was?
Someone get me a look at the core!
The jelly is charging!
I better get paid extra for killing Jelly!
Whoa! Kill everywhere!
Ist es dir schon mal passiert, Kochabi? Hat ein Lama dich schon mal angekotzt?
We're outside Lady Hellbender's sanctuary. Creatures here are not her pets.
They sort of do look like food.
We're gonna be food if we don't climb out of here. There's a trail going through the jungle. Having fun?
Didn't think I'd ever be shooting at a resistance ship.
This husk should be easier to climb than the muddy terrain.
Drax, you could pull this reactor out gently, right?
If it were combustible, the rodent would have shot it by now.
He makes an excellent point.
Shall I continue ripping it apart?
No. I think we're good.
Great. We made it halfway up. Now what?
Maybe if we can lower that wing somehow.
Deshalb kotzt du dich an, weil du Empathie hast.
I'm going to scout ahead. Try not to kill yourselves on the way up.
There they are. Wing control.
All right, Rocket. That wing control panel's all yours.
Ja, so.
If it still works.
Great. Everyone watch out for beeping red lights.
What? Why?
This is a resistance ship. We'll be lucky if there's only one booby trap on it.
Dann war das Schild weg.
Flark.
That don't sound like no jelly thing.
They say that Lady Hellbender's call echoes throughout the planet.
Careful. Looks like something big moved through here.
Yay.
If you see anything with claws the size of Drax, let me know.
I thought we already had our monster. What's she tracking this thing for?
For sport.
Nothing wrong with a little sport. A girl has to keep busy.
You are looking for trouble, assassin.
Let me guess. Some kind of monster thing.
Good guess. Well done.
Any chance it doesn't know we're here?
Nope. Only question is, which one of us it'll jump first?
It's probably not gonna jump us.
What are you firing at, Peter Quill?
Did you see a monster?
No, just trying to stay ready.
Just further proof that we are not welcome here. If we turn back every time we ain't wanted, we never go anywhere.
Good point.
Kann ich nicht zerstören.
So, these tracks, Gamora, you're just messing with us, right?
Nope.
Are you frightened, rodent?
I'm cautious. You try being this size. I gotta watch out for things that can eat me in one gulp.
Ja, gerade ein Geräusch. Okay. Jetzt gehen wir weiter.
I am eager to experience Lady Hellbender's legendary menagerie.
Ooh, mysterious.
Found something, Quill?
Yeah, some kind of cave. Maybe it's got hidden treasure.
Oh, das Monster.
Please don't let there be a space baron here. And hello, mystery goo. Monster eggs. Yay. Okay, so note to self. If it looks like a monster cave and smells like a monster cave, and you're on a monster planet,
traut das Team gar nicht.
What are we shooting?
Just some jelly dudes. I took care of it.
What stunt? I knew I should have come down earlier.
Wait, so where are you?
Cave with eggs. Where are you?
Still checking things out. This place is bigger than I thought.
So, kann ich nicht Rapid Fire den Heavy. Okay. Muss ich mal noch. Ach so, ich muss die mal auswählen, für wen ich das mache. Okay, vielleicht nicht alles immer Peter geben dann. Wo geht's hier weiter? Da.
Yeah, it's a set. Nice hidden passage.
I ain't far, Quill. Scream really loud if you find another blob creature.
You know I will.
Hey, listen, while it's just the two of us.
What's up?
You're busy, exploring. Just meet me in the main cave when you're done looking around.
All right.
Ah, auch ein Filmoutfit.
I'm exploring, Quill? Because, I really need to talk to you. There's something, personal I need to get off my chest. It's the kind of thing you don't want people, well, you know, right?
All right, man, what's up?
Look, there's no easy way to say this, so I'll just say it. I think I'm dying, Quill. Even with all these frickin' augmentations. Shut knows what else. I need to know that you'll take care of Groot for me. I just,
Achso,
I'm on borrowed time.
I had no idea, man. Does Groot know?
No. And, you can't tell him. It'll destroy him. If the day comes that just promise me you'll take care of Groot.
I promise.
And,
Are you?
in that,
Are you messing with me?
you know, say you'll bury me in the Milano. Oh, I can't believe your face. It was like, I can't even describe your freaking face.
What is wrong with you? Why would you even joke about something like that? Come on, the sooner we get the Lady Hellbender, the sooner we can focus on paying that stupid fine.
Easy for you to say. You ain't the one getting off.